Hello my students and welcome back. Today inshallah we are going to continue in your students book page 45. We're going to start with language development section. Before we start, I just want to tell you that I'm your English teacher. My name is Rahme. I work with Relief International Organization and this video is funded by the American government in collaboration with the Ministry of Education. Let's read the outcomes of our lesson. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to use sentences in the future simple tenses, to identify words from definitions to complete a crossword puzzle. So we are going to revise. رح نراجع قاعدة future simple مستقبل بسيط. And we are going to talk about words, nouns, and their definitions. We are going to solve a crossword puzzle together. Now let's start. Open your book, page 45. Let's start with the question number 1. Question 1. Complete this dialogue. Dialogue means حوار with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. So we have a dialogue between Ramzi and Selma. Then we have a dialogue and حوار between Ramzi and Selma. Okay, they are going to talk together about what? Yes, look at the first line. From the first line, you can know the topic of their dialogue, of their discussion. Yes, they are going to talk about life. Okay, so they are having a dialogue. They are going to talk about life. They will talk about life in what? The year 3. Yes, 1000. Then 3000 is a year now? No, in the future. So this is an indicator for future. هاي دلالة للمستقبل. كونه they are talking about the future, they are going to use what? Future simple tense. إذن كل let's say all the gaps, كل الفراغات, you're going to use will plus infinitive verb to solve them. رح تستخدموا will plus infinitive verb. Okay, so take a few minutes and try to answer them alone. Okay, now let's listen and you should check your
Module 4, page 45, exercise 2. What will life be like in the year 3000?
Oh, I think we will travel through our solar system and other parts of space at the speed of light. We will have our holidays on the moons of Saturn.
Of course we can't travel at the speed of light.
Why not? In the past, there weren't any planes and the internet did not exist. Can you imagine our future in 1000 years? We won't work. There won't be any jobs because robots will cook and clean. Schools will have robots to teach maths, reading and writing.
What about climate change?
We will discover a way to stop global warming, but human beings will also live on the moon, on Mars, and on other planets.
Okay, my students, I'm going to play it again and you should listen to the audio and compare the answers with your own answers, okay?
Module 4, page 45, exercise 2. What will life be like in the year 3000?
Oh, I think we will travel through our solar system and other parts of space at the speed of light. We will have our holidays on the moons of Saturn.
Of course we can't travel at the speed of light.
Why not? In the past, there weren't any planes and the internet did not exist. Can you imagine our future in 1000 years? We won't work. There won't be any jobs because robots will cook and clean. Schools will have robots to teach maths, reading and writing.
What about climate change?
We will discover a way to stop global warming, but human beings will also live on the moon, on Mars, and on other planets.
Okay, my students, let's discuss the answers together. So, together we're going to read this dialogue and have some notes. What will life be in the year 3000? Here we have WH question. What? And we have a question mark. So this is a question, okay? And the order in the question is different from the affirmative sentence. ترتيب الجملة بالسؤال مختلف عن الجملة العادية. لهيك what WH question will الموديل. طبعا this model is for to indicate that we are going or we are talking about predictions in the future. إذا هون نتنبأ what will تنبؤ. لهيك استخدمنا المستقبل البسيط. Okay? What will live اللي هي subject. What comes after will اتفقنا بيجي بعد will infinitive verb. لهيك بيضل بشكله الverb 1. Okay? Infinitive. What will life be like in the year 3000? كيف رح تكون الحياة in the year 3000؟ إذا in the year 3000 قلنا again هي indicator دلالة for future للمستقبل. Let's look at the answer. سلمى. Oh, I think اعتقادها because this is a prediction. هالتنبؤ مبني على اعتقاد ودليل رأي. I think we will travel. إذن she used will plus infinitive verb travel. Yes. Through our solar system and other parts of space. رح نسافر through our solar system نظام الشمسي and other parts of space at the speed of light بسرعة الضوء. So she thinks that we will travel at the speed of light بسرعة الضوء. So this means that yes, very fast. We will then also will have our holidays on the moons of Saturn. So Saturn is a name of what? Yes, it is a name of a planet اللي هو كوكب زحل, okay? Which has many moons. Unlike the Earth. Earth, our planet, has just one moon. But Saturn, زحل, has many moons. At least 62 moons. Can you imagine? Okay, let's continue. So, she thinks that we will have our holidays عطلتنا وين رح تكون on the moons of Saturn. رمزي, of course we can't travel at the speed of light. So Ramzi says that or thinks that it is impossible. We can't travel at the speed of light. ما بنقدر. But Selma said, why not? ليه لا? In the past, she is giving him an example, okay? In the past, there weren't any planes and the internet didn't exist. So in the past, we what? Didn't have or there weren't any planes. ما كان في طائرات and there was no internet. صح? But nowadays, بهاي الأيام, we have planes and we have internet. إذن things change. الأشياء بتتغير. ما كان في internet هلأ في. And now and in the future we can travel at the speed of light and we will do that. Okay? Can you imagine our future in 1000 years? We won't work. And this is the infinitive or the negative form. We won't. Okay? Want أصلها will not اختصارها want. Okay? إذن we won't work in the future. We won't work. There won't be any jobs. Why? because robots will cook and clean. So robots will do everything. Okay, رح يعملوا كل شيء. لهيك we won't work. And there will not be any jobs. ما رح يكون في وظائف. Robots will do everything. They will cook, will clean. What else? Schools will have, إذن will, this the model have infinitive verb, and this is a sentence عنا full stop at the end. لهيك حطينا will have. لاحظوا هلا أخذنا ال 3 forms. أخذنا ال question، الترتيب مختلف، بنبلش ب will، بعد هيك ال subject، after that ال infinitive verb. أخذنا ال affirmative، ال negative want، وهلا ال affirmative اللي هي الجملة المثبتة will plus what infinitive verb. إذن again schools will have robots to teach math, reading and writing. So can you imagine in the future there will be robots, they will cook, they will clean and they will teach also. تمام. Let's continue. What about climate change? This is a problem. Climate change, تغير المناخ. Salman said, we will discover a way, then will discover a way. Will plus infinitive verb. This is an affirmative sentence. هذه جملة مثبتة، ليك حطينا will بعدها infinitive verb. We will discover a way. رح نكتشف طريقة to stop global warming. Do you know the meaning of global warming? Yes, it means الاحتباس الحراري. Okay? But human beings will also live. انتبهوا انه also it means ايضا. و look at its place. طلعوا مكانها between will and infinitive verb. اجت بين ال will وال infinitive. We will also live on. Now we are living where? Yeah, on Earth. We just live on Earth. All human beings. كل البشر عايشين على الأرض. But in the future, Selma said that we will also live on the moon. نحن نعيش على القمر. On Mars. Mars, this is the name of a planet. اللي هو المريخ. And on other planets. Okay? Now we have finished. Now let's have some examples. Let's start with the affirmative. Subject plus will plus base form or infinitive form. I will, after that I subject, will, after that goal infinitive verb, to Thailand. Okay, let's change this sentence into negative form. حولها نفسها للنفي. I will بتصير will not أو الاختصار want. إذن subject plus will not or want. After that برضو بضل بعدها اللي هو infinitive verb. فعل مجرد. I want or will not go to Thailand. Let's change it now to question, interrogative form. Will, we start with will. Then subject. إذن عنا هنا we have a shift. عنا تغيير أماكن. إذن قبل كنا subject plus will plus infinitive verb. Now will plus subject. Okay. إذن let's look at إذن I will travel to Thailand. Let's change it into question. Start with will. Will I بالسؤال. I بالجملة بنحولها بالسؤال ل you. Will you go to Thailand? إذا نضل عنا ال go infinitive verb. Now we have finished the first question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3 بيقولكم rewrite. أعيدي كتابة the following sentences twice. رح تعيدوا كتابتهم مرتين. The first time in the negative and the second time in the interrogative form. إذن in the negative and in the interrogative. بحال بدكم تعيدوا كل الجمل طبعا affirmative إثبات. رح تعيدوهم أول مرة للنيجاتيف نفي ولل question or interrogative. Let's start with number 1. We will go on holiday into space. So we is the subject. هذه affirmative جملة مثبتة، وهي عنا full stop بالآخر. لهيك بلشت في subject we. بعديها will يلي هي المودل. Go infinitive verb. والتكملة or complement on holiday into space. This is affirmative. هاي جملة مثبتة. Let's change it into negative. نحولها لنفي. منزل we. Will not or what or want. إما بنحكي will not أو want. واحدة منهم. We want أو we will not. بعدين الانفينيتيف فيرب بضله مثل ما هو go وبتكمل الجملة on holiday into space. بعديها full stop. Okay? So by doing this, we have finished the first thing. We change it into negative. حولناها لنفي. طب. Then this is the answer. Let's change it into question before moving to the answers. The question start with will. Will. After that subject we. بعد هيك go. الانفينيتيف verb. بعد كملي on holiday into space. Okay. بعدها question mark. إذن let's see the answers. Negative as we said زي ما قلنا will بتصير will not والباقي نفس الشيء. We will not go on holiday into space. Interrogative السؤال عندنا question mark. We will go on holiday into space. Now let's move to the second. We will travel at the speed of light. We will travel at the speed of light. So this is an affirmative sentence. جملة مثبتة وعندنا full stop. We are going to change it into negative and a question. Let's see the answers. Negative. We will صارت we will not. Or زي ما قلنا we want اختصار will not. Want. We want to travel at the speed of light in the year 3000. طب الانترروجاتيف اللي هو الاستفهام أو السؤال we will صارت will we. Will we travel? إذن just exchange. Will we travel at the speed of light in the year 3000? Okay, let's continue. Number 3. Okay, and here number 4 and number 5, you can do them by your own. Try to answer them, okay? In the negative and in the interrogative. And here is number 3. 5, sorry. Let's move to the next question. Match the following definitions or words to the definitions. We have some words. طبعا you talked about them and you know them. تعرفوا دول الكلمات مروا معنا بالوحدة. Number 1 is to revolve. You should match it. Revolve. Look at this picture. Revolve. What's the meaning of revolve, or what is the definition? Revolve in Arabic, yes, it means يدور. And in English, yeah, match it with E. Revolve means to move around something or turn like a wheel. Okay, so revolve means to move, number 1, with E. To move around something, move around, revolve. لازم تحفظوها. Or turn like a wheel. أو يدور like a wheel كالعجل. Okay, now let's move to number 2. Yes, to fall apart. Look at this picture. Fall apart. Okay, fall apart. The answer is C. Fall apart, it is with number C, or with the definition C. To break into pieces. Break into pieces. Okay, next. Yeah, number 3 is the moon. Moon. And the answer is what? A. Then the answer, moon is a natural satellite. Next, we have number 4, planet, كوكب, and look at number 4, we have many planets. There are 4 planets, one of them is the Earth, right? Okay, what is the definition? شو تعريف الكوكب? The answer is, with B. إذن, it is what? A round object that moves around a star. Next, yes, number 5 is orbital debris. Look at 5. Yes, look at this picture. Orbital debris. اللي هو الحطام المداري قلنا عنه. And the answer is, its definition, D. Pieces of scrap. Scrap, we said, اللي هو rubbish. Something that we don't want, okay? Moving around a planet. تدور حول الكوكب. Now we have finished question number 4. Let's move to the next, the last question, crossword puzzle. Let's answer it together and quickly because it is just a revision. Number 1, a form of transport for carrying people through space. Yes, the answer is spaceship. A form of transport يعني وسيلة نقل for carrying people through space, تنقل الناس عبر الفضاء, spaceship. Number 2, the state in which there is no gravity. No gravity means لا يوجد جاذبية. The answer is zero gravity. So, for example, look at this picture. Look at this astronaut. Yes, he feels what? That there is no gravity, zero gravity in the space. 3, a place where old or unwanted things can be left. أشياء unwanted things, أشياء التي لا نريدها can be left, تترك هناك. Or all things, yes, scrap yard. Look at the picture, scrap yard. Number 4, a machine that has been sent into space and goes around the Earth, Moon. Yes, it is satellite. Number 5, an instrument, أداة that shows direction. توضح لنا أو بتظهر لنا الاتجاهات, directions. Yes, compass. برافو, بوصلة. 6, all space, including the stars and planets. كل الفضاء. We call it universe. Yes, the universe, الكون. 7, the blank is the sun and the planet that go around it. The answer is the solar system. The solar system is the sun. هو عبارة عن الشمس, the sun, and the planets والكواكب that go around it. Now we have finished. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.